welcome to the intermediate. We can call it the morning routine, which is just a little routine to get our bodies warmed up, to get moving so that we're ready for the day. And we're just going to be covering from head to toe, everything. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. At 6:30 we have a beginning routine. We jump right back on and we're going to do this one. This is just a collection of movements that I've found that work for me over the years in my career as a professional ballerina. So it's something I worked out. It's not yoga, it's not something specific, but it's mostly meant for our fascia, the organ that's right under our skin that kind of pulls us together. And we need to get that warmed up before we go deeper into other muscles. This is progressive. We're doing a little more each time. So I am so glad you made it today. All right, so give yourself a nice sturdy stance. Think of your legs like tree trunks, and those tree trunks have roots that grow deep into the ground and keep you anchored and keep you steady. And you want to kind of include your hips in that tree trunk. So we're going to be starting with the upper body and working our way down pretty much. So taking a deep breath through your nose, bring your arms up, and then exhaling and bringing them down, and breathing in, and exhaling through your mouth, breathing in through your nose. And as you breathe in the fresh air, the new possibilities of the day, and let out all the old stuff, all the negativity, everything you did yesterday, that's going away. Bring in the new stuff and letting go of the old. Okay, so this time, bringing your arms up, feet are more together. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to sit down to the side and come up again. And to the other side, and come up again. And down, and up, and down, and up. And think of pushing into the floor, pushing away from the floor to help you stand up again. And this time, little one, just a little step, and twisting at the waist, so you're facing more in one direction. And this is as much as your body can do, as much as your body is ready for. Breathing in and exhaling as you go to the side. And coming back up again. And shrugging up to your shoulders and down. And shoulders to your ears and down. And rolling your shoulders back. Bring your chest upwards towards the sky, back, and then over to the front, and then forward. And we're going to breathe in again, arms up, press in the middle. This time stretch up to the sky. Bring your shoulders up, give yourself a nice big stretch, and then take that nice big stretch and going to one side. Try and keep your hips in place as you do this. Try and use your side and your core to bring yourself back up. Nice big stretch. And as you see, my hips aren't moving. It's just my upper body and the waist up. Try and make your movements continuous. This is about your fascia, and the fascia loves slow, continuous movements, not sharp ones. And go down again. So I want you to think about your rib cage. So it's like your rib cage is going to be poking out. So you're pushing your rib cage out. You can see that here. And then relaxing it back in. And your rib cage is going out and coming back in. Going out and coming back in. If you haven't activated this part of your body before, you want to visualize it. Try and connect connect your brain to that part of your body. And we're going to take that same rib cage. You can put your hands in it so you feel it. If you don't feel it so far, and we're going to move that rib cage a little to the right and then a little to the left. Again, right and left. So what we're trying to do is isolate that part of our bodies, keeping from the rib cage below more or less still, going from side to side. Again, remember your feet are planted very, very firmly on the ground. Let's do a little more shoulder one. So we're going to kind of hunch over, stretching out our upper back, and then bring your shoulder blades together, and bring your shoulders together at the front. Feel a little stretch along your upper back, and then pull those shoulder blades together. Feel like your chest is pointing at the sky. And together, and shoulder blades together. So dropping our chin to our chest, and coming back up again, and chin to our chest, and coming back up again. This is mostly the upper neck. So clasp your hands behind your head. If you have any neck problems, please do skip this part. And we're going to bend our knees a little bit as we go forward. And then take the pressure off, stand up again. And stretching out the back, neck. Coming back up. And one more. Coming back up. And this time we're going to drop our chin to our chest and roll our right ear toward our right shoulder. And roll our chin back to our chest. And we're going to head the other direction. Left ear to left shoulder, back to the middle. And we're going to again try and make that movement continuous. Neck stretching out a little bit, warming up. Bring it back to your chest, into neutral. This time, take your fingers, just give yourself a little chin lift. Back, and move it up. And coming back. Now, slow movement from side to side. These are small movements, everything that has to do with your neck. You don't want them to be extreme, you want them to be gentle and continuous. And coming back to neutral. Bring your arms out to the side. And try and keep your elbows in place. And I'm just going to tap our head and open up. And tap our head and open up. Again, I think this is a nice, fluid, smooth movement, not stopping anywhere. Going on. And then we're going to roll our hands forward, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to open and close them to the front. Just folding them in. Keep your arms pretty much parallel. And we're going to roll our wrists. And we're trying to isolate each part of the body that we're moving on. And just move that part of the body. Of course, everything's connected, so the other parts are going to be moving too, but you want to just concentrate on that one body part. Let's go the other direction. And we're going to open and close our hands. Get the blood flowing into the fingertips. Get them warmed up for the day. Nice wide fingers as you open them. Okay, so let's roll then from the waist. So this is just bending at the waist, so you're not going all the way down. We're going to do that later. And by keeping your hands on your hips, you can just remind yourself not to move anything below the waist. And give yourself a little knee bend so you're nice and sturdy. And we're going to go from one side to the other. Right to left, or left to right. That's what you like to do. Just kind of roll it back and forth. Again, trying to keep those hips as still as possible. And coming back up. And this time we are going to move from the hip board downwards, so we're going to roll to one side and then the other. So coming a little bit lower. But again, as you see, I'm trying not to move my legs. I'm trying to keep those in place. Just move from the lower back. And coming back up, we're going to do our weight shift. Super important if you are dancing or want to dance. So we're going to think of our shoulders and hips as a square. And that square is going to slide along a flat surface, so we're not going to go up and down. Our head's going to be at one level. We're going to shift all of our weight onto our right foot. Test yourself a little bit. Can you lift that left foot up? And then we're going to shift to the other leg. And test yourself a little bit. Even if it doesn't come up, just you want to be conscious of which leg is holding the weight of your body. Move back and forth. And coming back, we're going to put one leg in front of the other. And do the same thing. Think about that square, just sliding back and forth. Each week we're going to do a little bit more. And if you want to stop in and do our dances with us, after we finish here, we're going to have a little break for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to, today we're going to clean up our latest little piece. We take a part of a song and we learn the choreography, and then we clean it up and we make a little pretend performance of it. Usually on Saturdays. So each piece is something different, and it's just kind of a fusion of styles, so it doesn't really matter how you're trained. Okay, so now we're going to, again, the legs very sturdy, and think about moving your body not from your hips, but from here down. So this is going to be like the clapper of a bell, with that is swinging back and forth. You're going to go down and move this part of the body to the side while trying to keep your upper body in place. And you want kind of minimal leg movement, just enough to get you from side to side. You want to think about the trunk of your body working. Because a lot of what you see, I do a lot of Latin social dance, and you see the hip movements. It's not really so much a hip movement as coming from this part of your body. And a lot of the hip movement is about weight shift. So to make those movements look smooth and right, you have to have a little bit of the technique of weight shifting and also using the right part of your body. So that's something we want to work on, the mechanics of movements, and not just kind of repeating what we see, because sometimes our eyes deceive us. Okay, coming back down. And we're going to bend and straighten. Just warming our knees up a little bit. As you push back up, think of pushing into the floor. Think of your glutes working and your core, and that's straightening you up. And so we're going to go a little so much a sitting back squat as you might do in the gym. This is keeping your body even because we're going to do a little bit deeper knee bend now. And this time we're going to sit below and bend over. You put your hands on the floor, put them on the floor, not shins, knees, thighs, wherever they can go. And we're going to straighten up. We're going to push our butt toward the sky. And straighten up. And again, bend your knees. Bend your knees a little more. You've got your hands to support you. You can have them here. My knee is creaking. Is anybody else's knee creaking? And each time as you bend your knees and come up, I want you to think about getting flatter in your lower back, bringing that closer to your legs. And nice deep knee bend. And bring it up. And nice deep knee bend. Bring it up. And pull up. Well, if you have something to grab onto it. And we're going to stretch out one upper Achilles, one leg in front of the other. Give yourself a nice stretch there because that's a part of our body that tends to bunch up. We're walking a lot of pressure on it. Now I want you to sit more towards the back foot and bend it so you feel it in your lower leg. And coming back up, the other side. Nice big stretch there. And then I'm sitting backwards on it. So you feel that same stretching on lower Achilles. It's a different part. And coming back up. Again, hang on to something. And lower ankles. Roll it inwards. Times. Roll it outwards a few times. Let's do the other one. Rolling up your body is a great way to prevent injury, and also you're going to feel a little more awake, a little more alert as you go about your day. Okay, we're going to put our feet flat on the floor. Think of your feet as having a triangle in them. The tip of the triangle is in your heel, and the other two sides, like you've got a line coming across here, that's your triangle. You want to plant that triangle on the ground so all parts of it are touching. Now, think about your toes. If your toes don't move, we're just going to visualize what it would feel like and try and move them. So I want you to spread them out like a fan, and then relax together and out like a fan, and together, and out like a fan, and together. Now take one foot and come up on it. Notice a demi point or a tippy toe, however you want. And stretch that part out. Feel a little pull in the ball of your foot. The other one, and stretching that out too. And we're going to just do one last one. We're going to stand very straight. Hold up, your core is tight, your glutes are tight. You can bend your knees here a little bit. That's the important thing is that you feel your weight shifting from your heels to the balls of your feet. And then give a little bounce here with your weight kind of pulled forward. Your heels should come up pretty easily off the floor. Shouldn't be a lot of weight in them. And nice big knee bend. And come back up. And big inhale. And big exhale. And big inhale, which is the side this time. And the biggest Friday hug ever. You did it, yay! So you made it through, and you made it through the entire week, and you got here, and we're doing this together, which makes it so much easier. So I hope you will join me again next week. If you want to stay on for the choreography workshop, that will happen in about 15 minutes. And today we're just cleaning out the latest piece that we've done. And each piece that we do is a little bit different and kind of working on different parts of say what you want to present and giving meaning to movements. So I hope to see you there. If not, I will see you next Monday. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for our morning routine to get ready for the day. So my love to you, my Flutterflies. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.